Fam, and welcome to another video. This one's going to be a little different. I decided to take you guys through my bathroom update. It's going to be renter friendly. This is pretty vulnerable for me because my bathroom looks atrocious. It hasn't been updated since they built this place, and I live in a pretty old building, and the people who did the installing did a terrible job. Like, the tiles aren't even, they use different color grout. Like, there's old stains that will never come out, and I promise you guys it's not mold, it's brown grout. But honestly, I moved here because I had a time constraint, and the location is where I needed it to be to commute to work. So I just settled, but we're gonna change that. Everything I mentioned is going to be listed down below. Most of it just came from Amazon, so easy peasy. Let's get to it. I started with the floors. I felt like that would be the easiest or just the best way to get started. I got these peel and stick tiles online. I forget where, but I'm going to list it once I look in my emails. But anyway, they were super easy to install, like just peel and stick. And they were really easy to remove and reposition if I stuck them on wrong. So that process was pretty easy. My issue was that the floor was not leveled. Like, whoever put in the original tiles did not level the floor, so some tiles are like a centimeter higher than the other ones, so things were looking a little lumpy, but can't really see it once it all came together. Like I mentioned, I moved through it super quickly, but I ended up not having that tool to measure around like the toilet area or the cabinets, so I had to come back another day and get the corners done that way. Honestly, this process took a few days just because I had to like balance my life with doing it. I probably could have did the floors in a day. Well, honestly, in like a couple of hours. But like I mentioned, I needed that tool that I didn't have, but I got it. One thing I will say about these tiles is that they collect, or cat hair clings to them really well. So I was sweeping pretty often, but I'm probably going to have my cat not come in the bathroom anymore just because I'm tired of cleaning up cat hair. Next, I moved to the walls. I got this wallpaper from Amazon, and I know wallpaper over tile sounds crazy, but I figured I'd try it, and it's peel and stick, so if it looked trashy, I could have just removed it, but it actually turned out pretty decent. I got this florally design just because I knew I was going to have some imperfections, and I felt like having a busy wallpaper would hide some of that, and it actually turned out pretty well for my first time doing this. I will say the wallpaper was harder than it looks. Just making sure you're not getting any air bubbles or keeping it straight. Getting it straight was so hard because my walls are not straight. Like, no one leveled this bathroom when they created it. So I went back to the floors. I got this trim off Amazon again, just to get the edges and make them look a little smoother because the edges were looking a little crusty. I figured if I just add a trim, it would look a lot cleaner in the end. Originally, I was just gonna do the tub section, but I ended up wrapping the whole bathroom with the trim on every edge. I will say everything I did was super easy materials to use. Well, besides the wallpaper, but the trim literally just peel and stick. Everything is peel and stick because I need my deposit back when I move. All right, so we're moving on to the shower. I saw on TikTok folks were using peel and stick shower tiles, and I was like, is that a thing? So I got them. I'm very scared of getting mold, so I bought extra. In a few months, I'm going to take a few down just to check for mold. And then if there's no mold, I'll put it back up with the new tiles. But a lot of folks on TikTok said they didn't experience any mold, and honestly, these are pretty decent quality. As long as you put them in right, water should not be getting back there or in between the tiles. I put them in really tight, close together. I was like, no mold for me, but we'll see. But so far so good. It's been a couple weeks since filming this, and I haven't seen or smelled anything funny. Back to the wall, I ended up getting a trim because the line of demarcation between the wallpaper and the painted wall just looked a little weird to me, and I felt like I needed something to break that up or just put it together. But got this trim off of Amazon, super easy, peel and stick, no glue needed, just measure and trim. Guys, please disregard the color of that towel rack. Whoever painted it didn't complete the paint, so maybe I'll go back in with some white paint to cover that yellow a bit, but have no idea why they thought it was a good idea to just leave it like that. But again, when you're dealing with an old building, old school property management, they don't care. They just want their rent money and to leave them alone. But yeah, So hopefully it's not too crooked because I didn't level anything. But I ended up doing it all around wherever there was wallpaper. I put up that trim. I also ended up getting some sconce hooks, if that's how you pronounce it, just because I wanted to add some lights next to the mirror. My bathroom has a vent connected to the light, so whenever you turn on the light, you hear the vent. It was so loud in there, or well, it is loud in there when you turn the lights on. So whenever I don't need the vent going, like if I'm just doing skincare or something, I use these new lights that I install, and they're battery powered. So I have a remote control that I just turn them on with, and you'll see them in a minute. But I hate the sconces that I chose. Like the hooks look nice, but the sconces itself just look really bad to me. I thought they'd look more industrial, but they just look like hanging wires, and I'm going to change them eventually, but that's another problem for another day. But yeah, so I thought it was a little convenient just to get some battery powered light bulbs, so when I don't want to use the ceiling light and the vent, I can have another light source just so I can see. So this is what the bathroom is looking like so far, with the shower done, the wallpaper, the trim, the floors. I think that was about it. Oh, and the sconces. I did remove the toilet seat just because I'm getting a new one, and you guys will see that. But so far, this is the progress. I think next is just adding in like the accessories. Obviously, I kept some stuff like the wall art. I was like, I'm not changing that. But yeah, so looking pretty clean, looking seamless, not so shabby. I think I did a pretty good job for my first time trying this. But yeah, so we're gonna get to adding like a new shower curtain and some sink supplies and things like that. I got a new shower curtain to kind of match the vibes of the bathroom. It's not aesthetic, but I like it. And I always get the shower curtains with the panels that let you see out, because I always feel like someone's gonna attack me while I'm in the shower, and I need to be able to see. I also got a new shower caddy. The other one I had was like so old and rusted, and it was time to go. But I got this tall one that stands on the side instead of hanging from the shower, and it fits everything. I kind of tiered it off with one for hair stuff, skin stuff, well, face stuff, and body stuff, just to keep things organized. It looks a little cluttered, but I use all these products almost every day, except the hair stuff. But everything else gets used on the daily. I'm really excited about these bathroom accessories that I got. This is real glass from Amazon. Like, they're heavy, great quality. The soap dispenser pumps out really well. I love it. And they're green. My favorite color is green. The bathroom theme is really going to be sage green. I didn't want an aesthetic beige boring bathroom. I said I need some color in my life, and I wish I got green hand soap, just because this purple hand soap makes the soap dispenser look purple instead of green. So next time I'm gonna re-up on actual green hand soap, just so it looks better, because honestly, as you see here, it looks dark, and I'm just like, I want it green. I did end up getting a new toilet seat. My old toilet seat was wooden and slammed every time, so I wanted a soft closed toilet seat, just because I don't want it slamming every time I close the toilet seat lid. I got a poopy stool. If you know, you know. And then I got this shelving unit from IKEA. It was $7. I stacked my extra toilet paper on top, and I got a green bath mat, and then some sage green towels just to finish up. And this is the end result, guys. I think I worked really hard. It doesn't look like a Pinterest bathroom, but I love it. I didn't want, like I mentioned, I didn't want that beige, boring bathroom that everyone has. I said, let's throw some color. And then I need those baskets. Those baskets aren't aesthetically pleasing, but they house a lot of the things I reach for on the daily. And yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.